This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. The Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Well, good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. The weather outside is frightening. Look at that. We have snow falling from the sky on November 10th. This is up. Well, good morning, Rooster. This is up in the northeast Georgia mountains. This is outside the weather porch at the Dr. Don Studios. Just about 12 miles southwest of Cleveland, Georgia, right on the Hall, Lumpkin, White County line right there, if you're familiar with that area. About halfway between Cleveland, Georgia, and Dahlonega, Georgia. We have snow flurries and snow showers all across North Georgia this morning, which we're kind of on the southern end of that big, huge low-pressure system that's spinning over the eastern sections of the United States, and this is wraparound moisture. Our air temperature is about 34, maybe 33, 34 degrees, and the ground is warm. I mean, because we've been in the 60s and 70s for the last several weeks, so no accumulation anticipated. I mean, I guess a dusting on the colder surfaces are possible, but we're not expecting any accumulation, no travel problems whatsoever. Pavements will just be damp this morning. Now, you get up in the higher elevations of northeast Georgia. We're talking about Brasstown Ball. We're talking about the ridge tops at Blood Mountain, Unicoi, Gap, places like that. You might see a dusting on the ground up there, top of Richard Russell. But, again, no travel issues anticipated. Just kind of cool that we've got snow this early in the season. Typically, we have a flirt with winter in the first or second week of December. Well, here it is in the second week of November, so running about a month ahead of schedule with snowfall. It is going to get brutally cold. Already is, but it's going to get even worse than it is now across East Alabama and West Georgia. We'll give you all the details in just a moment. This is your primetime forecast for Monday, November 10th, 2025. Don't forget about the Christmas auction coming up on Saturday, November 22nd at 5 p.m. Dr. Don's Weather will be there broadcasting live. We'll start around 3 p.m. with our live broadcast. Auction starts at 3 p.m. Hope you're going to make your plans to be there with us. You can come pick up some unique ideas, lots of Christmas items. It's their annual Christmas auction event on Saturday, November 22nd, 5 p.m. at the Salem Auction House in Salem, Alabama, 50 Lee County Road 175. Please make your plans to be there. We're going to be there, and we're going to have a great time. Want you to be part of it. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by Southern Union State Community College. Check them out online, facebook.com, Southern Union Community College. We appreciate all the folks at Southern Union, Wadley, Opelika, and Valley for being a partner here on Dr. Don's Weather. Get your ducks in a row with Dukas, Jamie Dukas, for all of your Alpha insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia. 256-831-7770 is the number to get in touch with Jamie Dukas. No severe thunderstorm activity across the entire country. Maybe some convective snow, lake effect snow in places like South Bend, Indiana. They were getting hammered last night, and that will continue today. So that's the only area, really. Maybe a few thunderstorms down around Key West, Florida. But other than that, no thunderstorm activity anticipated today across the United States. What is anticipated is cold weather. We have got a really cold Arctic outbreak underway across the southeast. We'll make it to 40 in Gadsden this afternoon, and that'll be a struggle. Some locations won't get out of the 30s. 41 in Birmingham, 46 in Selma. Troy and Montgomery will top out at 46. Look at Eufaula baking in the sunlight down there at 48 degrees this afternoon. Now, here's where we are headed for tonight. We're talking really cold temperatures here, and I think this is on the optimistic side. I think it would not be out of the question to see a few locations colder than this. 21 up in Gadsden, 23 in Clanton. The capital city of Montgomery makes it to 26, and Auburn will bottom out this evening at 26 degrees as well. Looking at the state of Georgia, up in Blairsville, we're headed for 21 degrees this evening. Upper teens, certainly not out of the question. Now, these are actual air temperatures. The wind chill's going to feel even colder than this. I mean, lower teens, upper single digits, plausible at times across Alabama and Georgia tonight. When that wind is gusting 25, 30 miles per hour, the wind chill factors are going to dip down into the single digits. How about 26 degrees in Gainesville? We'll make it to 26 also down in Columbus. And 28 degrees in Valdosta. 28 degrees in Valdosta, Georgia on November 10th. There is something wrong with that. Just not supposed to be a thing. No tropics to worry about. No tropical activity expected in the next 7 days. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in 5 Points, Alabama. Currently, we have 35 degrees on the outside. Feels like 26. Feels like 29 degrees out there already this morning. We lost our lights in our studio. Had to get them back on. Sorry about that. Wind is out of the west-northwest at 7 miles per hour, gusting to 14. So when the wind picks up, the feels-like temperature comes down. So even this morning, wind chill factors in the low 20s at times across East Alabama and West Georgia. Humidity 68%, the barometric pressure 30.15. The dew point is at 25. Let's stop right here. All right, so when the dew point is that low, and then you have wind gusting 15, 20, 25, and later on today it will, you cannot burn outside, folks. That is a setup for a disaster. Low humidity, high wind gust equals no burn. Now, I know that we don't have a red flag warning in effect, and I know that there are no bans in effect, but I'm just telling you, use a little common sense. Do not burn. Now, I know we've gotten a lot of wind the last 24 hours. You're knee-deep in leaves out there in your front yard. I get it. Same problem here in the northeast Georgia mountains. But do not burn outside today. The weather conditions are not conducive for safe burning. They are conducive for disaster. Do not burn outside today. I know, everybody loves to get out there, rake the leaves, rake them up in the ditch, set them on fire. I get it. I'm right there with you. Love doing it. Can't stand to have leaves in my yard. Wait until the conditions are better before you burn outside. It's just too dangerous. Don't do it. High temperature yesterday, 71. What a stark contrast to what we're going to see this afternoon. Mostly clear skies out there at the moment. Sunrise will be at 6:08. Sunset this evening at 4:43 p.m. So here's what we are expecting today. It is going to be a cold, raw Monday. We're headed for 39 up on Lake Wedowee. How about 38 in Ranburne? We'll only make it to 39 in Carrollton. Roanoke at 41. Valley at 43. Auburn tops out this afternoon at 44 degrees under mostly clear skies. Now, I know we've got flurries up here in the mountains. Wouldn't expect to see that down across East Alabama and West Georgia. But hey, if you were to see a flake or two this morning, and I'm not talking about your spouse, then don't be completely shocked. This cold air is wringing all of the moisture out of the air. That's where the flurries are coming from. It will not amount to much. So here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent, for your Monday. Sunny and windy. Winds turning out of the northwest, 15, 20, 25, and maybe even occasionally up to 30 miles per hour on some of the higher peaks across the area. 41 will be the overall high, though I think most of you won't make it out of the upper 30s. We do have a freeze warning in effect this morning up until around 9 or 10, and then again this evening throughout the overnight through about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. 24, the overnight low tonight with wind chill factors in the teens and even potentially in the upper single digits at times with that brisk northwest wind. On Tuesday, we start the day the coldest we have seen this season, widespread frost, and then we go mostly sunny during the day on Tuesday. 49 degrees will be the high temperature on Tuesday. Tuesday night, not near as cold, down to 33. We stay just above freezing. And then the warm-up begins on Wednesday. This is the way it works in the South in the fall months. Areas of frost early, maybe, in some of the cooler valleys. And then we make it to 63 on Wednesday afternoon. We stay about 10 degrees above freezing on Wednesday night. Then on Thursday, sunny, 69. Boy, that's beach weather right there compared to this. And then on Friday, a gorgeous Friday on the way for high school football playoff action on Friday night. 70 will be the high, down to 45 Friday night. Then on Saturday, mostly sunny with a high temperature near 70. And then here comes another storm system Saturday night into Sunday. And there are some early indications that there may be some severe weather concerns with our next system that will be in here mid-weekend. We're going to watch that real close, and we'll update you on it as we go throughout the week. Let's take a look at your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. We're looking at North Carolina and Tennessee. There's Asheville, North Carolina. That's Knoxville. Here are the Smoky Mountains and some pretty decent snow underway up there this morning. I know that 441 over the mountain range between Cherokee and Gatlinburg closed this morning. Up there at the top of the mountain at Newfound Gap, they were anticipating up to 12 inches of snow during the night tonight and during the day today. So the mountain pass was closed late yesterday afternoon. Now, down in Gatlinburg, probably just 1 to 2 inches of snow expected. Asheville, North Carolina could get a dusting up there. We come back down into North Georgia, and the deal here is the snow that's falling outside across North Georgia and North Alabama is below the radar beam, so radar's not picking it up. The radar from Atlanta, by the time it gets up here into northeast Georgia, it's looking at about 7, 8, 9,000 feet, and the snow growth is below that level. So that's why the radar's not picking it up. Same thing with the Birmingham radars and the high top radar. It's just very light precipitation that's below the radar beam. We'll take you in closer across East Alabama and West Georgia, and you can see there's nothing showing up on radar this morning. Lots going on out there. It's awfully cold. Be careful. I mean, we went from summer to winter just like that, and it's going to get even colder before it gets better. The good thing about living in Alabama and Georgia, we take winter in spurts, and typically it only lasts a day or two, and that's the case this time. We won't have to deal with this for an extended period of time. Make sure you get your Dr. Don Thunder Buddy shirt. You can also pick up a What About shirt so you're ready the next time we have that severe weather threat. All you have to do is go to our weather store. Link is at the top of this video, and pick up one of those shirts. We have coffee cups, baseball caps, hoodies, the whole 9 yards over on our weather store. Also, make sure you subscribe to us on Facebook. It's only 99 cents a month. Great way to support us. and we need your support. So please do that. And if you own a business and would like to be a community partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather, send me a message on Messenger. I can have you started before we do our next weather forecast. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise will happen first thing tomorrow morning here on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all stay warm out.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oak, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.